Welcome back to Dropouts and Doctors and Dropouts. Hold on a minute. Welcome back to Doctors and Dropouts. I am one half of your hosts. Once again, thank you so much for being back here. I'm with my co-host here.
Ding Kim how? Okay. Yeah.
And she acts like nothing.
Anyways, let's go.
Okay.
So today we're talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
I shouldn't say exciting. That's like not in that way, guys.
It is not exciting. So first of all, the format of today is I'm telling her everything that I researched online. Everything that I researched online, and we're going to discuss a bit about the whole issue. It is disgusting. It is crazy. There's lots of death.
I can't wait.
It's sticky and filthy. Here we go.
Filthy.
So
good.
Yeah, no. Filthy rich though. Also, still not good.
That's always the case.
It's always the rich people. Anyway, so if you're not aware, Jeffrey Epstein, I tried to research how he made his money before, but he was just a billionaire of. He owned some company. He owned some company that had to do with money. Okay, but anyways, he made his money.
He owned a company that had to do with
something
money.
Yeah, like sick. I don't know.
Okay, go on.
It was anyways. So we have Jeffrey Epstein, the main character of today's video. Very disgusting man. I'm so sorry. I mean, rest in peace or something. I don't know. You always say that's the dead. Anyways, so earlier this year, to begin our 2024, a document with 900 plus pages was released and exposing
900 plus pages.
943 to be exact, exposing some of the wealthiest and most powerful people that mingled with Jeffrey Epstein. Guys, this was there was depositions, interviews, and all these things. And unfortunately, in the document, it's all hearsay. So it's not like. It's like Jeffrey Epstein did this. He said this. So it's not like a confession. So keep that in mind. It's not a confession. These are like just some of the things that people said. So the main characters, the other girls, the main people that were interviewed, there's one called Joe, and Virginia. So these girls, this is how it started. Guys, it's just so wild. I remember when I was researching it, I told you, I was so traumatized, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore, and I went to sleep. But anyways, so these are their testimonies. So there's this girl called Jo. She talks about how she was approached by Ghislaine Maxwell. I'm just going to call her Maxwell.
Who is that?
The lady who worked very closely with Epstein. They literally, guys, they ran a child. I would say child. Anyway, a sex ring on Epstein's island.
Can we say that? Can we say that? That's right. We can? I don't know, bro. Use your.
I know, but anyways, they ran this ring, and the person in charge was Maxwell, and it's a woman who used to find underage girls. Most of them are underage, allegedly. I have to say allegedly for what purposes? Legal purposes. But this was in the document. But anyways, so Jo actually spoke to the police or the authority, and she was interviewed, and she said in her interview how she met Maxwell and Jeffrey. So how she met them. She met them while she was at school at a campus. Imagine a woman who, like, a multimillionaire going to campuses looking for young girls to do disgusting things with her billionaire friends. This was how it was. So she met, I guess Jo was pretty. I mean, she is pretty. She caught Maxwell's attention, and literally they went under the guise of, we're looking for a girl to fill in as a secretary, like a secretariat position. And so Jo, who was like a little over 18, was like, okay, you know what? I could use some extra money. So I'm going to do it. So the next day, she didn't know that Maxwell was actually scouting for girls. So the next day, Jo went over to the offices. I think it was an office. Anyway, she went over to meet Maxwell. Jo went to meet Maxwell. And the first day was normal. She did her secretary job. She was answering calls, doing field tasks. You know how it is, like PA, like do this, do that, do that. So then the next day, she like started doing her secretary job as she thought she was supposed to do. Then Maxwell approached her, and she was like, would you like to make extra money? And of course, being in college, this woman who seems rich and fabulous and doing all these things is asking you, do you want to make extra money? Like apart from the secretary.
Of course you'd say yes.
And she's like, yeah, of course. And then this is when it gets weird and disgusting. They take this girl who is like just over. Anyways, I feel like these people were in the 40s, above 50s. They take this girl and they're like, okay, you're going to be massaging people's feet for like $100 an hour. $100 an hour is a lot of money.
I know it is, but I don't like touching people's feet.
Yeah,
so I don't
but
come
on. She's just thinking,
okay,
I'm going to massage feet.
It's a weird request for a secretary, though. I feel like
I know. Like, I feel like at 18, I would still think, isn't that a bit weird?
Yeah.
Do you really want me to?
Like a random people, it feels a little too like I should.
Personal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she goes and she's introduced to this new woman, introducing the character of Emmy. Emmy who? Jesus Christ.
Enter Emmy.
Emmy Taylor. So she's introduced to this woman called Emmy Taylor. And then in that room where they took her to start the massage process, because she has no idea. Like someone just tells me massage feet. I don't know. So Emmy Taylor tells her that I'm going to show you how to do massages on people. Enter to the scene, Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein walks in a robe, which is so weird. Me as the secretary, and this old man walks in a robe. Anyways, it's feet, right? They told her feet. Then Jeffrey lies down on the table and Emmy gives Jeffrey a massage. It wasn't just a feet massage. It was like a full body massage because they told Joe, like, I'm going to show you how Jeffrey likes to get his massages, which is already
like
a red flag because
major.
How Jeffrey likes, like, it's like so specific. Like, am I only going to give him massages all the time? Anyway, so after that, Jeffrey and Emmy switched. Now it was Emmy getting a massage from Jeffrey, showing Joe how to give Emmy a massage. Imagine.
Hold on, this is a whole lot of crazy. Hold on,
yeah,
I'm the crazy way because there's no way.
Yeah, and I'm thinking if I was in that position, I would be looking like, are we really doing like these two grown adults? These two grown adults are teaching me how to. Anyway, so after that, another red flag. Joe, the girl in question, also was told to lay on the table and they give her a massage. You're not touching me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'd be like, don't imagine. Anyways, it's crazy. So, it was Jeffrey Epstein's bathroom where all this took place. First of all, I forgot to mention, in the bathroom. Guys.
Okay, no, I feel like I don't like. I'm trying to. I feel like I mean, I feel like the minute I enter the bathroom, I'm like, no, this is weird. Like, so, why am I in someone's bathroom?
This became like a normal thing now. Like,
and she was doing it all the time?
The massages, and they got sexual as time progressed. It got like more intense and it was disgusting. But I feel like, I don't know, is it grooming? Because she didn't leave though. Was it the money?
How old was she below 18?
She was a little bit above 18,
but
like
still, 19. Still, she's not.
And then after that, they took her to New York, and this is when she met the famous introducing character Prince Andrew. He was very much involved. Yeah, he's a prince of like in the British that way. He's very, very much involved in this whole drama. So she met Prince Andrew, and what happened was in New York. This story it was just shocking. It gets disclaimer. It gets disturbing.
It gets worse.
It gets disturbing. So she meets Prince Andrew, and they are in this room. And in the room, Prince Andrew gets up, and he gets from the closet. He gets a puppet that looks like him, like Prince Andrew, but a puppet of Prince Andrew.
Call the police.
And this girl is told. Yeah. For real. You have questions? Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know this isn't like, I'm not trying to go there, but I'm going to go there. If this girl was black, she wasn't black, was she?
No, she's white.
It's giving voodoo though.
So it's actually Elaine who took the puppet out because this thing was all planned out. Like Prince Andrew was talking to the girl, then Elaine is Maxwell. She got the puppet out, and I would be so.
Maxwell, her last name or her alias?
Maxwell is her last name, but it's much better to pronounce than Elaine. So this puppet is actually, there's a show called Spitting Image in the UK where like they portray famous figures as puppets. The puppet was Prince Andrew, and so the puppet was used to Joe inappropriately. Not Prince Andrew himself doing it, but he was like using the puppet to assault.
The prince was using
his puppet, which is so creepy. No, the prince was using his puppet to assault the girl, and they were laughing. Like she described as they had this, those annoying rich laughter, like ha ha ha. Oh. It's like really funny. Yeah. Oh my god! Like it's so funny. Like they're embarrassing her, they're degrading her. It's all a game to them. So I think to them it was like, like turning them on. Ugh.
Once again, rich people.
Yeah.
This is a message directly to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Like what?
And Joe actually didn't know this was a prince. She only knew it was Prince Andrew because the puppet had a tag on it with Prince Andrew, and it looked like him. Because I'd be so creeped out. I'd be like, what the hell is wrong? I would leave. Keep your $100 an hour. I'm leaving. I am leaving. Anyways, so Prince Andrew, he set the puppet on his lap. You know the way it is with the puppets. It's like,
yeah. And is he like talking to the puppet as well?
Mm-hmm. And literally, they told Joe, like, if you do, dude, it's the whole thing is rich people.
So weird.
So they told her, like, if you do anything that we tell you, you're gonna be living the life, like, lavish after lavish after luxury after luxury. Like, just do what we say. I don't know. Like, what do you think? What would you be doing in that situation?
The thing is here, I think it's how they reeled her in slowly. Mm-hmm. Like small things like it.
But like it's not really small. Is it that small? I think I'm a secretary today and tomorrow I'm massaging feet. That's not slow.
Okay, true, it's not. So but let's think about a college student. I mean, we know in America like debt is really high and everything. Student debt and everything. So this is someone who's good debt. She probably doesn't have a lot of money. She needs extra money. She wants to live, the good life. Who doesn't want to live the good life?
I know. And you're looking at all these, and they used to throw names in their faces. Like, I know this person.
Exactly.
And they have so much money. So you're like,
yeah.
You're kind of impressed and intrigued, but like they're doing weird things. So you're kind of like,
yeah. I feel like at some point you reach like, yeah, I'm in this, but
how far am I in this?
How far? Like, am I gonna leave now?
And I feel like at some point you've done so much.
Exactly.
And maybe they were apparently they found tapes. So maybe they recorded some of these events. So you're thinking, I'm so deep.
Wait, where the tapes are like?
The tapes I don't think were publicized.
But probably so disturbing.
Another weird thing is in Epstein's mansion on his island, he had like degrading pictures of like Bill Clinton, like the president. He was like in a blue dress. Then there was, I don't know, somebody else with the towers, playing with like, those jungle blocks. I don't know what they call them. The blocks,
the Jenga,
whatever. Yeah. And then like the twin, it depicted like the Twin Tower bombings. Like the president playing with the plane and like the blocks like falling down. He had them hanging in the walls of his mansion. So like that says a lot. I think that was a sign to people to show them like, I have power over these people. Yeah, like it was a sign to show people like, I have power over these people. And this is how much power I have. I can literally depict the president in this fashion. And he will visit me and he will not say anything. He will not ask me to. They had stuff. He had that. That's why we're going to get to his death. I feel like he had stuff.
On everyone.
Like hanging on everybody's head.
Ooh.
Anyway, so enter the scene. The second girl in the deposition was interviewed. Virginia. She was a bit younger. She was like 14, 15. Yeah.
Yes.
Babies. Yes. She started around when she was around 16. Yeah, she had like a rough childhood because her dad actually worked for Marlo at the Mark Change. Worked at what? Trump's house. Yeah, this is when Trump was mentioned. Her dad worked as a maintenance man at Trump's house. I don't know how Maxwell was there as well at some point.
Somehow just
you know how it is. Like they're all rich friends.
So they will visit each other once in a while.
Anyways, so this girl was having a summer job with her dad. You know when you're come work with me. Come work with me. Yeah. So she was there, and I think she caught Maxwell's attention. She was like, I like this girl. Maxwell is disgusting. Anyways, she's in jail. Sorry,
she better be
because. But but she claims innocence like nothing in this world.
Bruh. Okay, first of all, I don't understand. Like, is it like a mental illness?
Mm-hmm.
Did she have kids? Was she married?
No clue. Not much about. Dude, I was disgusted by this case. I was like, I don't want to know.
Gonna get into like.
Literally, even when I was. That's why I'm not really sure how Epstein made. It's very disgusting. Like the way people describe what these people were doing. Mar-a-Lago is the place where Trump's building, palace, place, whatever. That's where the father worked.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Virginia was. So Maxwell saw her and was like, she's pretty. And then one day it was like it's like kind of cosmic. Virginia was sitting, like relaxing, reading a book about what, you may ask? Massaging. Just like randomly.
It's like
randomly. And then
there's no way.
Literally,
I
know.
smell conspiracy. I don't know.
I think they
Something
put that book. I think they put that book in her vicinity. And she was like, oh, let me
take this out.
So then, Virginia was like, Maxwell was like, oh, you're interested. And they, just after that, they got her involved with the whole thing, like Joe, the whole grooming process.
So first was secretary or massaging?
No, it was just like,
she's already interested in it. So massaging the feet.
We're going to pay you this much. And her looking like my dad's a maintenance worker. I'm going to make a lot of money. She's like, $100 an hour? And she had her doing very disturbing, extreme stuff with like really rich people. Like if Maxwell as well was involved, she said they would have, I don't know if I'm allowed to use these words, like orgies at the beach or anywhere on Epstein's Island. And people would just like think it's like normal. Like with young girls even. Young girls were flown from like the Czech Republic, yada, 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 because Epstein was actually funding a modeling agency in Europe. So he had access to young girls.
And here you are, poor innocent girl, wanting to become a top model.
Yeah, and then they tell you, oh, we're gonna have a party, and you know how it is.
Yeah.
They tell you you're gonna be discovered. People are gonna you're gonna be in people's eyes. Like you're gonna be, you're eye catching already. But imagine being in a room with billionaires that can change your life. And so you're a young girl. You want to be like Bella Hadid. So you're like,
you want to reach those heights.
I'm going. And so they went and they were abused. I don't know why not so many people have come out though. I think they're scared. Or maybe the other people were willing.
They're probably scared.
But what are they?
Okay, maybe some were willing, but I feel like at the end of the day, maybe they were threatened. Their families were threatened. They were maybe given money as well. Will be giving you money and every month, whatever.
I don't know. I just feel like it's the things that they. Why do you want to take advantage of young kids though, like young people?
Dude, I
think that's so disgusting. That's what it boggles me, because let me tell you, I'm sure there's people above 21, above 18 who can be willingly, they want to do this.
There's people in that business. We know, they actually want to do.
They want
so
to
why
do
are
weird
you
things?
Going to
I think it's the innocence of it all. They like to take the innocence of kids.
That's so disturbing.
I know. That's what was going through my mind the whole time. I was like, you guys want to take advantage
of little kids.
It's a dark topic. Yeah.
Wait, but I have a question. I don't know if we're going to get to this, but there was this whole rumor of okay, you've mentioned Bill. Is it Bill Clinton? Yeah. But wasn't there a list of I don't know, celebrities and people in high power? I don't know if that's true.
What do you mean?
They said they'll really
a list?
A list of people
it's not really who are involved with Epstein. I think it was
rich,
just
powerful people.
Yeah, it was just name dropping from the depositions. It was never
unofficial
it was never this is what this is the person, this people are mentioned. No, it was what did for example, Mar-a-Lago, the Trump thing, that's the only
they didn't say actually Trump.
Trump was part of it. No, it was no. But yeah, it's then Epstein died in jail. He got arrested. I don't know how this whole thing leaked in the beginning.
Do you think he's dead?
That was 5 years ago. I think
this was the evidence of did we is his body?
That is actually a good question.
Did you
the autopsy?
Yeah.
Dude, I think he's dead though for real. Because I feel like he was a powerful man in jail.
But he died.
Not wanting to go. Died. Not wanting to go down alone. He was gonna tell. So they, they did what they had to do.
Yeah. True, but I feel I always think of these people are just out on the loose, powerful people, a lot of influence. I mean, I hope he's not. I'm not saying I want him to be out.
Maxwell would have said something because she is in jail.
Yeah, she is. Maybe they thought that if you say something I don't know. I just.
But I just feel why the whole thing, the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. Why are you taking advantage of kids?
I think it's a mental thing.
They are, right?
I don't know to say that here, but
They are, I think. Right?
they are.
They are. No, wait, why are we not allowed to say that?
Oh, we can bleep it out. It's fine. They'll know it. The people I like the YouTubers I watch. They don't.
Are they don't say
They
it?
don't say the word. It's not allowed to say it. You have to bleep it out. Oh, bleep it. It's fine. It's fine. But no, I think they are. I feel like it's a mental health thing because guys, there's no way that you can be lasting over some kid. Like it's so disturbing. Like you can't tell me, oh, you're seeing some kid. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Bill Clinton is also a bit
that
suspicious.
looks.
He might. Bill Clinton is also a bit suspicious.
Yeah, because why was he?
He was on the plane. First of all, aren't you rich? Why were you using Epstein's jet? He used it about 50 times. Why?
I don't know, make it less suspicious. I guess back then maybe.
Like, why are you using somebody else's private jet? Why can't you use your private jet? Use your private jet next time. Maybe you won't be in the position.
Was he in power at the time?
No, I don't think he was in power at the time. Because I feel like you're a president. Do you really have time to be going to islands to party with underage girls? I don't know. There was like many people that were like people from Mexico, like people in power. Like, from Mexico,
it's
from
different
countries.
I don't know. I feel like
you're really in the Illuminati. I'm kidding. No, because
the Illuminati. No, I don't know. It's look. I know in the future I'm gonna be like a billionaire or whatever. Hi, future me. But I don't think
sitting on a jet watching this.
You're like rewatching like ooh, cringy. No, but I don't think personally.
Yeah,
I would do the crazy things rich people do. Last time we talked about the whole the Ocean Gate situation and people spending absurd amounts of money to do crazy things. Are you guys bored? Like that's my question. Like, are these people just so bored that they have to find very strange ways of entertaining themselves?
As we talked about the Ocean Gate thing, when you're rich and you have access to so much, your adrenaline can only go so far. So I feel like you always want to cross the line. You always want to jump the border. You always want to test the limits. You're like, what can I do that's gonna? Because I feel like having an underage girl in your room as an 85-year-old man would probably get your adrenaline right.
Oh, probably.
Because I'll be like, aren't you like scared? Won't you like have
a heart attack or something?
Yeah, like, why for a normal 85-year-old man, they would be very scared to be seen in a room with like a 15-year-old girl because it looks suspicious.
It does.
So I think they like that.
They like the whole like thrill of it. Young.
It's
I don't know, bruh. It's just really weird to me and sad and disturbing and I don't know, a mental health thing.
Oh yeah, I think it's a mental health thing, definitely.
Yeah, because how else can you explain this? Like if you think of it from like the different levels of or whatever, like just.
You think they're all sick? I don't think they're all sick. Okay, well they have to be sick.
You really.
But like, do you think they're like not just sick, like you're just twisted, but like sick, like sick?
Like you need some help.
Like yeah, not like sick, like ill, but like sick, like actually sick.
Yeah.
Like,
wait, you mentioned three kinds of sick. Wait.
Oh no. There's like sick, like oh you're sick. Like why would you do that? Like because you're just doing it because you're just a bad person. You're doing that, and then they sick, like you're actually sick in here, and we can't help you.
It's sick in here. It must. It's
sick in here.
I feel like No. I'm not saying. Oh, guys, Mr. Beast. I'm not putting you,
Mr. Beast.
You know, Mark Zuckerberg. Who's on the roster? Who else is anyway, let's say I don't know. I just feel like in such cases they are.
But no. Oh yeah, let's say this. Sick is like ew, disgusting. Why would you do that? And then mentally ill. Do you think
they're mentally ill? I think there's something we need to go back to that childhood.
Can you imagine? She's only Maxwell's only serving 20 years in jail. Only 20
for ruining a bunch of girls' lives. You don't know how much psychological damage you've done to these kids. Will never have a normal life. Like literally, they will have nightmares of this for years,
and they'll think about it. I feel like the thing is, it's like mental prison. You know, like you're thinking about it. What happened to you? You're always reliving the moments.
Exactly, and only 20 years.
Yeah. Also, by BBC, one thing that made me a bit happier was BBC described Epstein as a disgraceful billionaire. Like he is a disgrace because it's like, what are you doing? It's not that serious.
You are a disgrace. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just the whole puppet thing. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah. Prince Andrew's.
Okay, but what is that like?
And it's like there's like 60 references. Like he was mentioned 60 times. So that means in the 900 pages, 900 plus pages, he was mentioned 60 times. So I feel like he really was like a top player.
I think.
How is he not arrested? Is he dead?
He's still here?
I think he's dead. Oh yeah, another thing. Conveniently, most of the people mentioned are dead.
How convenient. He just had to leave. He just had to leave before things, you know.
I don't know. So, which makes me wonder, why is Maxwell still alive? Do you think there's...
Was she young? I don't know. Did they die of old age or they just
like...
Or is it like, did they die because...
I think just mysterious. We can look into that, but that's a deeper...
Comment below if you want to get into it.
Really like how they died.
Their childhoods, who they know.
What they know, why they know,
why they know,
what they know,
how they know. Anyways,
yeah. So I don't know why Maxwell is like. Not that I wish her dead. Like, yeah, she did bad things.
When was she
arrested? She first of all she went into hiding for a while. I think she's been in jail for like a year or two now.
How old is she?
She's pretty old though, but she looks.
Is she gonna make it?
I think she
to
might.
The whole 20 years.
She might. That's the thing. I think she might.
I don't know. It's just it's weird, the whole thing. It's
just very strange to me. Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Honestly, about the whole thing.
The whole thing. I'm still on the puppet thing. It's so weird.
So creepy.
Like, I feel like these people have like weird fetish. I think it's like a fetish thing.
I think it's a fetish
thing.
I think the puppet thing was definitely.
So you see the puppet and.
Which is, and not only a puppet that looks like you. So that makes it weird.
That's like a whole. That's like
it's a weird fetish. Like, how are you into puppets? Is it puppet play? Puppets that look like you doing things to other people? A child.
Like,
get some help.
This is why the aliens don't want to come here, guys. They're not making themselves known
like
because of all these disturbing things y'all keep doing.
Like, look at the people in power, what they're doing. I'm sure they look and they're like, no, we're not doing this. I'm just here waiting for an invasion.
Well, not an invasion, but you know, I'm trying to get.
Yeah, and there's like various pictures of all these things, like Prince Andrew and the girls, parties, and also it's said that probably Jeffrey, like he used to, he was a billionaire, so he used to attend like these high profile things, and every time he did attend, he would take pictures with like the high profile people there, and people are theorizing that maybe he did this so he can have something on their neck. So when a story like this came out, you see all the pictures, and so he's able to be like, but you were there, I was there with you, this is a picture of us. Imagine people that like they literally maybe met him once, and maybe you're at a party and take 2 pictures with Jeffrey. Now you're implicated. Now you look like you're part of the crime.
I'm just thinking, guys, like, imagine going to a party, having some fun,
and story. Don't take pictures with billionaires. Don't take pictures with billionaires. You're gonna look bad in the end. Dude, but then or don't take pictures with strangers. Bruh, they're gonna be like, I know her. Look, why is she denying her? There's a picture right here.
Okay, true. Picture evidence is crazy. No, but I feel like you need more than just the picture.
What else do you need?
I don't know. You can't just say
saying it like
I don't know, like a confession at least. Guys, I'm not trying to get. What if I want to take a picture with this bill? What if I wanna, flex? And then all of a sudden, you're part of it. Oh.
How?
I'm trying to take a selfie, okay?
Anyways, like, it was just a selfie. Like, I wouldn't even know how to describe it. Like, I wouldn't even know how to get myself out of it because...
What would you do if you found yourself in that situation?
Yo!
Like, it's a picture, like, imagine, like, you're at home, sitting, and then...
You're in a documentary about...
And then you're watching TV and you're seeing your face and you're like...
I see my face in a child trafficking video, and I am being told I'm the one doing the
and you're like... First of all, I was at home.
Dude, I would need alibis. Like, I would need alibis for every time. Because I was always going to ask, on this day when they had this party, where were you? Dude.
You would need like a proper... And in that day, you don't even know
you were alone. I like sleeping, so I was probably just asleep. And nobody saw me sleeping. And I can't just say I was asleep.
Who saw you?
I was asleep in my mansion.
It's like 300 rooms. Like...
So I don't know, this whole Epstein thing is really crazy. I think the story just disgusts me. Even like researching it, I don't think I remember when I was deep.
Yeah, no, like I remember you kept saying like this is so much. And I
literally sent her
Oh no, yeah, I was just like curious as to why and what these people were doing.
Like the whole why. My thing is why.
Yeah, why?
Like why?
Why?
Anyway, we already explained this. It's a whole. It's
mental.
a power thing, and it's a. I'm bored. I'm rich. You can only do so many adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Like you can only get so much adrenaline rush.
Yeah, because skydiving, and then at some point you get old, so you can't do those high risk things. So it's like, what's the next best thing?
Old age of
to get the heart pumping a little.
Guys, that's disgusting. I mean,
no, it is.
The whole thing is just. I mean, I hope everybody that was involved gets. They'll have me on this.
You find yourself in a picture.
Dude, I'll find myself.
No, this AI stuff, you just find a picture of yourself with like all over the, like, oh my God. You can't even deny the evidence.
And
just be like,
talking about, I hope everybody that's involved gets caught. And then my picture is there.
No, listen. Our homies have our backs.
I was the minor.
Oh my God. No, you'll be fine. Because, like I said, our homies have our backs. Mr. Beast. Hi. Yes.
Yeah. You know, like,
I don't know. I know. Dude, anyway, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
He's our virtual friend.
Hi, Mr. Beast.
You might not know it, but we know it.
That sounds kind of creepy, though. And the video we're talking about, it's just like, it just sounds. Yo, I wasn't here. I was not here. It's all her.
Anyway, so that's been our video. I think we talked about everything.
Mm-hmm.
In case you didn't notice, we had a bit of a malfunction.
We did, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Because we like that.
And then we have my language.
Oh yeah.
I said something weird.
I wanted to guess. I wanted to guess what it was. Should you say it again?
Din hai, ken how de people. Din hai, ken how de people.
Is that the accent?
Din hai.
What's with the fingers?
I don't know. I just kind of. Din hai.
Okay, it's okay. It's definitely Asian. It's yeah.
I feel like I'm Alexa. Din hai, ken how. Like it's Google Translate. Din hai, ken how. Anyways, yeah.
It's giving like, I don't know, like maybe the Philippines or Thailand. I don't know what they speak. Taiwanese? Is that a language?
Chinese, I guess. No, but it's not. But it's definitely Asian. Can you guess?
I don't
Asian country.
I don't know, sir, but
Chinese.
Yes, it is. It's Chinese. It's Chinese.
Slowly, I'm gonna look like a billion.
Ding hey. What is it?
Ding hey. Dude, with the
hey.
accent.
Okay, yeah, I can't. I actually can't.
Anyways, yeah, that's it.
Oh wait, what does it mean?
Oh, it means subscribe for better skin. No, seriously, subscribe and
I love that.
I love that. When you go to sleep today.
True. Like if you want to wake up with flawless skin,
and then after you wake up with flawless skin, don't forget to get your pictures taken by Mike or Mike Photography.
Of course.
And this video is brought to you by Mike or Mike.
Michael, this is a really bad ad. Mike.
Wait. Michael. Mike or Michael Photography.
Is it Mike? Is that what it is?
Mike or Michael Photography on Instagram. The link will be down below.
That's how it's.
Mike or Michael, yeah.
I should know this. Yes, but if you want to get fire pictures.
Literally. Your Instagram will be your fire.
Oh yeah. Oh, you have to throw the phone. Like, oh, it's. Okay, no.
I will call the police. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. You won't have to do with me anymore.
So,
it's fine.
That's it.
That is the end of our video.
Ding hey, ken how get people. You already know what that means. Don't risk your skin. Don't. It's not worth it. Just subscribe.
Subscribe.
Okay, we're done.